Hey everybody, this is John Ziemba here, and what I wanted to do was to show you a new feature on the KW Command websites here. Now to get started, I'm actually in an incognito window. So if you're using Chrome and you click on the three little dots and you click on the third option down that says New Incognito Window, what that's going to do is it's going to make sure that I'm not logged into my website as a consumer. So I'm simply going to go to my website. And what we can do now is we can search by location. So for example, let me put in Wrigley Field. Okay. And what I will notice is that I can now search based on this location. I can also put schools here, and that will work too. And what that will do is that will zoom my website in to that location, and then it will show me the local properties that are for sale. Now, one thing we should look on the right hand side is make sure that we don't have any filters here, because if we have filters and they're outside of the price range, we won't see that. So in this case, I'm zoomed in on Wrigley Field. I can zoom out a little bit, I can move around, and as I move around on the map, it actually searches for homes. Okay, so I can zoom in as I need. What I want to do is I want to take a picture of this, okay, and I want to run a Facebook post. So what I like to do is I just like to use the basic snipping tool. I know there's an updated version. I just use the basic one. I click on snipping tool. I just come over and I click on where my mode says I want to do a rectangular snip, and I click on new, and I have the ability to easily just take a snip here of the photo. Once I do that, I'm going to hit File, Save As, and I'm going to call this Wrigley Field Snip, right? Okay. So now I've saved this. Now, because I'm not signed in, what I can do is I can take this URL and it will keep centering on this property here. So I'm going to come over to my Facebook page, and I can easily post it to Facebook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the photo first, and this is important. So I add the photo first because this is the preview image for that. I'm going to say check out the homes near Wrigley Field. Okay. So now I've just added some very basic text. Now, keep in mind I'm doing this on my business page, so my name is compliant. If you're doing this on your personal profile, you want to make sure that whatever you're posting is compliant and you have your name and your brokerage and whatever else is required in your area, so that you're compliant, because usually it's not compliant when you post from your personal profile. So I simply just click post, and what I'll notice is that if I scroll down and hit refresh, I will then see that I have a brand new post. And again, I could shorten this URL, I just chose not to. But I have this URL with this nice image here, and people can just click on it and see the homes that in this case are near Wrigley Field. Thought this was a pretty cool feature. I see lots of opportunity to use this around schools and around other places such as airports and stadiums and places that people are attracted to and where they'd like to live. So hope you like this information and use it.